Hello, zamni sajo khansa shuwe chuka sumgi Philippines yongla samdi tashidle shuwe yi nyingi yendo sensin ngi changma kusu dewo yingire.
Oh, the del chik dishi gersho. This.
Hi guys, here our tour guide is going to tell you all about the mangrove trees and what is the necessities of these trees
before we
in the
go
island.
that way, yeah, so the crocodile cave is over there. So before we enter that, now just I'm giving you the little bit explanation about what I'm holding at the moment. Now actually, soon as you enter from Kilim Geoforest Park signage, you enter into the mangrove swamp. You are looking over to more than 200 species of mangrove. So this is all the mangrove trees. More than 200 species, but they are all look the same. They're like one species. Now this is the beginning of the whole thing, the flower. Next one is the pedicel. Third stage is the baby. And the final stage, you see this one coming out from the pedicel. So now when times come, which is high tide, the pedicel will release the baby down. It doesn't fall with a whole set like this. If you pick them, you already picked them. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's not right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I don't pick that one.
Kocho marisa.
Okay, alright now. So, now this is the different here. The different is here. You don't have that one. Mean that is young. They are still handicapped. Yeah, the baby gonna be handicapped. But it's okay, I will help. Now, so when times come, now the pedicel will release the baby down where the first two leaves is actually hiding inside the pedicel. That. So without giving any pressure to the baby, it releases the baby down, and this one will go to the ground 3 or 4 days later. When this one comes, during high tide, it doesn't go straight to the ground. So into the water, pressure will push the baby back to the surface, and then water start to take the baby away. So after a few days, week or month, a root will come out from here. It will be a little bit heavy, then it change position. Horizontal to vertical, move in this position, and finally, they were stuck somewhere, and this is the reason why you see they grow along the river bank. So if it falls and growing, it will block the river. So to avoid overcrowding, 95% young will never grow underneath the parent tree. Okay? Now, so when they start to grow high tide, now the baby will be completely submerged in 80% salt water. If you remember tsunami 2004, when tsunami hit plant and trees, next day they die. But how this baby survive? Okay, now I'm going to give you this. Now we change. Change. Since you already killed my baby. Okay, now one for you. Okay. Now you already break this one, yeah? So it's dying now. Okay. Okay. Right. Everybody will have them, no worries. So this is dying baby now, yeah? So I use this. Okay, for you, and then pass some to the others.
但是给了你这个小的呀，
Okay.
搓成一条小蛇。现在这是小鸡，你看实在吧，都搞破坏，是不是？
Alright, anybody else? Okay. Alright, now, how many of you in this boat smoking? How many of you in this boat smoking? Smoking? Alright, now I'm not saying anything about smoking, no worries. Now, for those who smoke, you have your cigarette filter. Function of your cigarette filter to reduce chemical goes into your body. Now feel this. Feel this. The soft little hairs there, they are more or less like your cigarette filter. Function of your cigarette filter to reduce chemical goes into your body, and this is actually a salt filter that grow inside the baby. So now they are in the water, they need oxygen. They will take the oxygen from the water, at the same time they take salt. They don't need the salt. So by having a filter, it will reduce the numbers of salt get in. So but no matter how, your cigarette filter, chemical still goes in, and this one salt still goes in. So what happened next? You see this? They will transfer the salt to the skin of the baby, and this is what happened. And then finally this part will peel off, remove the salt out. You see the adult? The bark is peeling off. So store the salt inside the bark peel off, remove the salt out. So this is the reason why you only see mangrove growing in this area, because they have a special mechanism to remove the salt out. If you put your banana over here, if you put your coconut over here, give them 3 days, and then after that they will kiss the ground. They will never survive. So a special way, special mechanism to make them survive in this area. Now to make them successfully grown over here, if you look near the bat cave, did you notice the root that pointing up like a pin? Okay, when you walk you see something pointing up. Now this is the first root of the mangrove called snorkel root. Adaptation, lack of oxygen in the ground, they bring the root down and then they bring up again. So this is actually a snorkel root. Function like your snorkeling set. You're in the water, clear intake, so same goes to them. Adaptation to lack of oxygen in the ground, they bring it down and then they bring it up again. Number 2, you see the root that coming down to the ground. Now, if you jump on the ground now, half of your body goes in. More you move, the deeper you get in. So they are like quicksand, soft soil and moving soil. So adaptation to soft soil and moving soil, they have that root system, prop root. More soil stuck, the tree will be stronger. And now the third one. So high tide, snorkel and prop root are submerged because of the high tide, and this is when the third one function. You see this one come from the middle of the tree, hanging above the water. So that is actually the aerial root. Function like your TV antenna. You put your antenna higher, you get better picture, and now they get better oxygen. So this is how it works, and it makes them successfully grown over here. No others can survive. Alright, and as for today, we only have 6% remaining of these around the globe. And this is why we are complaining. So this is, as I said to you earlier, kindergarten for small fish, crab and prawn. This is where they grow. And number 2, I believe some of you will see later, plastic bottle may be hanging on the tree. 6.4 million ton of rubbish has been dumped to the ocean per year around the world. So how mangrove helps? So this is the time, high tide. It collects everything on the beach, bring it over here, it go above the root system, it goes in, low tide, it bring it down, and then what happens next, soft soil and moving soil will cover them and decompose. Alright, so this is how it works without telling anybody. So every 6 hours they do their work. Okay, and I take the other one. I believe many of you notice after tsunami, many countries plant this and protect this because they want the root system. If tsunami happen again, you should know where to run by now. Alright, not just to pull your skirt and scream. So you have to run as far as possible behind the mangrove area. Where tsunami bring plastic, wood and many more, it was stuck in between of this root system. So it worked like natural barrier. It reduced the speed of the water. So hope save the people and the building on the other side. Alright, so that will be a little bit about the mangrove, why we call this mangrove tour rather than empty cruise. So I just get a little bit input about the mangrove here, yeah? So hope that will answer some of your questions. Alright, any question before we go? This is the one that hanging. Alright, and even this is also, no, sorry, yeah? So this one here, this is also the aerial root. The one which is light brown over there. And even, okay, here, they are behind me, here. This is all the aerial root. Okay, now, just in case you participate the survival series, yeah? Now, that aerial root, you see the color which is light brown there? That contain water. Remember, 20% fresh water, mangrove need them. And then for those who are wondering what monkey here eat and drinks. Now, you see sometimes monkey walk with this. Not a walking stick for the monkey, yeah? Now, can I have this one? Now, if you look back here, now here is the ring. Now, the middle part is the sponge. Okay, but you need to pick the living cell. Now, this one is dying cell. Now, monkey will remove this part. Okay, and then the sponge is in the middle, here. Okay, now that is the water there. But this is dying cell. You need to pick living cell like this.
Yes.
Yeah, monkey will eat this one. But this one I don't do that because this is growing here. So I will put this one into the water shortly. But living cell, now take this one, lunchtime you got water, and this is what monkey take. Yeah, so monkey drink this one. Okay, if you participate, that you know where to get your water. Yeah, so this is where your water supply is. Yeah. Okay, all right. So that will be a little bit about the mangrove. Yeah? Okay. Any other question? Any question? Good. Okay, I will hop into that one now. Okay, no worries. No worries.
오케이, 맹그룹 트리 디시겠어수. 하딘 요샤. 데스티네이션 숨바 쉬워 쳤디.
去爸爸那边喝水，你就拿着你这两节吧。
맹그룹 플란디르샤 농부.
双节棍。
Monkey 可以喝海水吗？太咸了，要不要喝这个？